beginning of the month of June reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers. Anyone new to my channel, welcome, welcome. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you. Getting straight into it, what you're thinking, feeling, or the energy surrounding you. Aries. Best message for Aries, please. Best message for Aries. Beginning of the month. We have up in the air. Okay, going up in the air. This is the time during your life. There are aspects of an important situation that seems hidden to you. You may feel a strong, almost urgent desire to know how it's going to turn out. Okay? So there is something about the situation that seems up in the air to you, and you're trying to figure out what is going on. This could be due to the influence of others who are undecided, or some events that may not have yet come to pass, or unexpected discoveries that you have not yet made. So it says, let go of the urgency and give the situations to your higher infinite self, who will take care of all of it. Okay. So knowing that something is up in the air, it's kind of keeping you wondering what is going, how is it going? Is it going to come to pass? Take it how it resonates, but there is something that has you kind of looking up, trying to figure out what's going on. Okay. Will this go the way I want it to go? Whatever the situation is. Clarifying on the situation. This card not only clarifies the situation, but the entire reading. Okay. Clarify on up in the air for Aries, please. Change your focus. By changing your focus, you'll be able to use perception and change the perception to be able to see how you're going to deal with whatever is up in the air, and, you know, try to figure this out. Because like it said before, right? How do I do this? What is it? If you push too hard to know or to influence the outcome, you might push that outcome away. So you don't want to push the outcome away. You don't want to push the balloon away. You want to bring it to you. So by changing your focus and the way that you're looking at things and the perception, you will be able to bring that to light. So, okay. So changing your focus is a very good thing. So this whole reading is really about how you're perceiving things, how your focus is determining an outcome. Okay, so getting straight into the situation. The situation is taking place in the present, the recent past, and the near future. If this balloon is a person, you do not want to push this person away or this opportunity away. Think of whatever it is to you, my friends. What is the balloon? Right? It's going to be different for everyone, because I don't just focus on love. I don't just focus on business or money. I focus on the overall outcome for whatever your purpose is. So in the present, you have observe the situation. In the recent past, you had the success and the growth and the rebuild. And this is like talking about that focus, focusing on the success, focusing on the growth, focusing on this balloon. Okay, so with the success and the growth over here, it's like I am focused on this to get this going. What was the success and the growth? How do I keep that going in the past, right? So you're like looking at it, trying to build it. And we know it's building, because it feels like, okay, well, you have to rebuild here. So if you have to rebuild here, it was like in the past you were already building this. But there's something that has to change. So by changing that, you're going to observe the situation, which is in the air, and then rebuild from that new perspective. Right? So the energy of manifestation is all around you now, and you're being moved forward in a positive way. Stay focused on your heart and what your heart wants. That's the success and the growth. Having the accomplishment, trying to speed up maybe that's what it is too. Remember, it says don't try to force things, right? Trying to speed up things, trying to get to the progress. So with the observe, you can only imagine that what they're trying to tell you now is kind of, instead of pushing at it, kind of stand back, observe it, and look at it. How is that going to go? By forcing something is not making it go any faster. It just makes it what? Up in the air. Five of Cups. Well, there it is. Having the Five of Cups, knowing that there is an outcome that is coming towards you, but it feels like with the success and growth, you are kind of, really working on it so much, really building it, yes, justifying it, making the whole situation fair, right? If this is a love situation for you, you're trying to be fair with this partner. If this is a business opportunity, you're trying to find all the truths and all the fairness to build this with the Sun, or this hobby, or whatever it is with the Sun, vitalizing everything, making sure that you're going after the freedom. For a lot of you, it's business and you're looking for the freedom, that financial freedom, trying to build the blocks over here, knowing that there is a better outcome. For others of you, the Sun, it's like the desire, no matter what, it's the desire, the intentions, and the vitality, and it could be love and finding someone who gives you the love with the Sun as you give yourself, making sure that you're shining over here, shining your light on someone, right? But we can use all of those for everything, yeah. Four of Swords, staying peaceful, relaxing, trying to figure out what's going on, having a peace of mind, not allowing anything to get into your energy to make anything fall, right? So it's kind of like, I'm self-assured, everything's going to be fine, right? Little maybe precautious about which way you're going, knowing the economy. If this is about finances, understanding the truth of the economy. Is the economy going to allow me to pursue this? Is there enough work in the economy? What's going on in the economy? Because that's part of economy. Taking the activity. Understanding all the things that are going around you. Now observing the situation. This is how it became up in the air. Maybe the economy is up in the air and you don't know if it's coming or going. And really feeling that one, I'm telling you right now, it's like, I don't know if it's coming or going over here. I have to observe. I have to watch. Maybe you're watching the stock market. Maybe you're watching just things open. Is it going to stay open? Is it going to close? I mean, there's so many things going on within the economy. It's hard to know if we're coming or going. It is definitely up in the air. That is for sure. So observing gives you that new perspective, changes the focus. This changed your focus. And now you're saying, okay, let's look at this. Take a step back, right? Don't allow anything or allow anyone to deceive you. If you feel that there's something deceiving you, to keep that in the air. You don't want to have any kind of false hopes or false information coming towards you, or allowing yourself to look at things from, a different, a wrong standpoint. Let's put it that way, right? You want to observe things around. And Two of Cups, for some of you, like I said, it could be observing this other person as well, if this is love for you. Observing, what are they doing? What are they doing? I'm kind of watching you. But, you have to unite over here and feel united in many ways to be able to feel like this is coming together. How am I going to do this? How am I going to feel like I'm, getting what I deserve, getting what I feel like I need? How is this going to move together to where I can get this balloon over here that's up in the air, this situation, to come towards me? So by observing the situation is going to be the best. Listening is also a great thing with the Two of Cups. Seeing, hearing, knowing, using your intuition to know what's coming at you. Right? So that can also be a big thing there too. Observing things around you for the Nine of Coins, right? Because this is the way you're going to have to be able to travel. You're going to have to be able to travel towards this new perception, opening up the Nine of Coins for you. Well, this is the new path that you have taken. It's going to put you on this new kind of path with the Nine of Coins to be able to travel towards the things you want. feeling like you have more material well-being, and also kind of observing so you can get that material well-being. Bring that accomplishment to you without having any kind of discernment at hand, right? Okay. Now, this is going to speed up the process, because once you change the focus and having the perfect understanding by observing a situation, it can actually now move towards where you need to be. So this balloon's now coming toward you as you're pulling it. It's almost going to feel like you have some kind of invisible string over here that you're just pulling the situation towards you. Because, you know, hindsight's 20/20, my friends. So once you get your perception on a different level, then you can see how you're going to bring that down. Yeah, that's going to give you the time now to take this leap of faith, take the risk that you need to get to the situation, and bring in the prosperities. And if it's a loved one that you're looking at and you're really observing them to see, you know what's the truth, right? I've been focused on this love relationship because I think we can allow this to grow from the past, because we can be happy together. But I have to look, because, you know, I don't want any deception. I'm tired of people who lie to me. I'm tired of people who deceive me. And, you know, this could even be in the workplace, though, too. I mean, we could really push those together. We've all been in those jobs, too. You know, but on the love situation, you know, it's because you want things that are going to bring you the happiness. And with the 9 of coins, it's almost like I also want to kind of watch and observe. Do they like the things that I like? Are they a lot like me? Maybe, you know, I'm tired of having people who don't like to do a lot of the things I want to do. There's also this. You know, I would like to have more in common. So, you know, you're kind of watching them, observing them. But it does feel like if it is a person, you know, there is this opportunity of nurturing and love that you're looking for from this person. It looks like you can reunite with this person. Yeah, maybe reunite for some of you. Maybe they have changed and, you know, you're watching them for this change. Wow. Have they changed for the best? Yes. Have they stopped their lying ways? It looks like they're doing better. Or are they better towards me? Yes. Is this job for me? It looks like it is there. And, you know, how you're going to do things. But it is time to rebuild. Rebuilding is bringing down the tower to no. A rebuild card is a tower card. It's telling you it's time to rebuild. It's time for a fresh new start. Because the perception you had before when you were focusing cannot work this way. So whatever the success was you were going for in the past, because of the new perception, it's going to make you rebuild. Well, now I need to do something a little bit different, because I wasn't seeing it this way. But now that I see it this way, well, I'm going to add these pieces in here, because there are other pieces of the puzzle I can add in. So there is going to be a time to rebuild, right? Now you can create new things from whatever it is that you change your focus on. Oh, well, I left this out, so now I need to bring it in. Having overall awareness and having the revelations that there were many missing pieces. That's all it is, my friends. You were missing some pieces. Now, it feels more like with the rebuild, you are just adding pieces together. Absolutely. Yep, and there's the tower again. So, yeah, definitely. So where you felt like you know, the pieces that are no longer good, you can just throw them away, right? Because you're going to rebuild. So you just throw the whole, you know, idea of what you were doing and say, you know, I'm going to keep this piece and I'm going to keep this piece, but the rest can crumble and we're going to start anew. And that's going to help you in the near future, bringing everything together. Okay. Because, yeah, with the 5 of Swords, it's like, well, there is things that we're missing. And now that I see it from this point of view, it's still the chance of loss, right? There's still a chance of loss. There's still a chance of defeat. But if you add in these pieces of how you're focusing and changing your focus, you have a better uncertain outlook. Now the outlook's changing little by little. It's still uncertain no matter what. Okay. Because in somewhere in your, if you guys are trying to reunite with someone who's saying they're not a liar, they're not a cheater, they're not this, they're not that, or the boss is not this and that, and things have changed, you're still thinking though in your head, this is why you have the uncertain outcome, is because still in the back of your mind, no matter how much you perceived, how much you watch, how much you're bringing things together and creating what you want, there's still this piece inside of you. There's still some conflict, right? This person may have been a, wicked person in the past, and you're giving them a second chance. For some of you, there's still this pursuing of ruin, right? Scared that it could still just completely just tumble away. All the work that you did, the balloon might just fly away. But it says that in the up in the air. It's this outcome that I don't know where the balloon is going, right? But at least by, changing the focus on how you're doing things, it's going to bring things to light. So then you will be, yes, you will learn the things that you need to learn, Aries, about this situation. Things that will allow you to let go and transform this into getting to the success and the growth that you need. One way or another. Right? One way or another. Or the Wheel of Fortune, yeah. Because it's going to change that destiny and that goal. One way or another. So let's see what the angels have to say using the life purpose cards over here. Oops. The angels are supporting, guiding, and protecting you as your dreams becoming a reality. So you have the heart's desire. You know what you're going after. You're just going to have to kind of pros and cons it over here and look at deeply within the situation. Okay, and that's pretty much what you're going to be doing in the beginning of the month, because that's the way it has to be. Things have to be, and something's going to have to let go. You see that though already. But you have that because that's why you're rebuilding. Which is fine, right? Because at least now, you know exactly where you're supposed to be. Okay, walk away from the situation in order to resolve it. If there's something, that you don't like when you're changing your focus, you're like, well, I'll just throw that away. Okay. And for some of you might have to go to school for the project that you're looking for. That might be the only way that you can do something. You might perceive, the only way to get my 9 of coins is I'm going to actually have to go to school to do this. Because maybe I want a better career. If I'm a nurse, maybe I want that, this, become a registered nurse or, this bigger piece. So you might end up coming to the conclusion, well, this is working, but it's not really working. So I guess I'm going to have to go to school. Because if I don't go to school, it's just not going to work. Okay, get some more training, something of that nature. Okay, and that could be what this learning is too, because you also have this learning and teaching, right? So, okay, and that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.